Hmm. 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 Greetings, beloveds. We are the beingness that is known as Marcus Aurelius. Hmm. You may or may not recall us. However, we do know you. Beloveds, understand that you travel in a pod or soul grouping. There have been many incarnations where we have come to know one another. There have been many nuances of society that we have co-created. There has been a way that we have kept in touch with each other through soul levels of conversation that have nothing to do with the human ego or the personality or the body or the time in which any of us were related to each other, but understand that there has been a profound impact that each of us have played and had upon one another. We come forth to you today, beloveds, to say that there is an ending, there is an epoch of time that is ending, that you have all chosen to play a part within. There is, how do we say this? There is a world event that is coming that is going to bring about a very significant change to what you have known as your society. There are seeds that are being planted. There are energy lines that are being created and cultivated. There is an event that will have a profound impact upon what you have known as your society, what you have known as your world, what beloved Gaia has experienced. Understand that she is in her own process of transformation and transmutation. And beloveds, you are going to have what would be known as yet another world war, on track with the energy that is being manifested within your time-space continuum. Beloveds, we would strongly recommend that you continue to do the deepest work that you can within your own soul self to continue to lighten the load, shall we say, to continue to forgive, to continue to transmute, to continue to release any attachments that you have had to the realm of fear. For when these events occur, there will be a quickening that will happen, and it will happen to you depending upon your frequency of where you have decided to align your soul. So if you have decided that you are merely a mud being and are a worm, protozoa of sorts, there is one level of frequency. And if you have decided that what you are is a tree, or you have decided that what you are is a human being, understand that each of these energy creations have different ways in which they manifest. So we would like to speak to you as a consciousness, beloved, and say that for you to go in and take a look at what it is that you are attached to, the ways in which you communicate, the ways in which you relate to one another, ways in which you talk to yourselves. What is that self-talk that you do? If you can allow yourselves to come into a state of quietude, a state of being able to, shall we say, meditate, and allowing guidance to speak to you and tell you and direct you indeed what you should be eating and where you should be going and how you should be bathing and what you should be wearing and the colors and the sounds and the music and the movement and all of this, beloveds. Understand that you have indeed allowed your egos to rule the roost, so to speak, which has brought you to the levels of ascension that you have acquired for yourself. But beloveds, when you truly allow yourselves to surrender to and say, where would you like to see me go today? Who shall I visit? What shall I do? Is it a choice of going to work? Is it a choice of staying home? Is it a choice of talking to friends of mine on a computer? Is it a choice of me walking in the sunshine? Is it a choice of what it is that I eat, what it is that I drink? Is it a choice of me exercising? It is a choice of me bathing. It is a choice of me petting my favorite doggy or cat or bird or owl or squirrel, feeding ducks, walking upon the earth. Beloveds, it is about you having joy in all that you do. You have allowed yourselves to be mired and caught up in the news and the drama of the world. But when that moment comes, when the rockets are sent, when the bombs are deployed, understand that you will wish that you had done certain things differently. So, beloveds, do not live in fear of what is to come, rather anticipation. And from here, allow yourselves to say, if this were the last day of my life, what would I want to accomplish? What would I like to see done? What would I want to know and to understand about life that I have allowed myself to forget? And how may I make a difference in the world so that when it comes time for my soul review, I can say, yes, indeed, I did do the things that I said I was do, because I have allowed myself to remember. You have everything that you need within you, beloved ones. There is nowhere that you need to look without. There is no book that you need to read. You need only go within, honor the place inside of you, the beingness that lives as you, through you, and allow yourself to come to the awareness and understanding of what your true purpose and mission here is. Why did you choose to be incarnated here and now for what is to come? I think the answer should be quite clear to you, beloved ones. And if you find yourself lost, you may ask for assistance. Please help me to see what is my true life's purpose. Please help me to know and to understand what it is that I am here for and how it is that I may be of the greatest assistance. And allow yourself, beloved ones, to ask for our help, for we have a perspective that is indeed higher and therefore broader about why you are where you are, doing what it is that you are doing. You go as you always have with our blessings. We are familiar to you as you are familiar to us. We love you, dearly beloved ones. We thank you for your time, energy, and attention, and we shall indeed speak with you again.